Good morning, everybody. Today is January 12th. I'm Mr. Sheridan. This is Zoology. Hope you're all having a great day. We are going to touch base about what we're going to cover for the rest of the week. So for those of you who were here yesterday or needed to go back and watch that instructional video, we talked about commodities that are grown in both the United States and here in Michigan. So what we're going to do now is we're going to send you out to focus on one of those particular commodities. So as I share my screen here, this document is in your Google Classroom. If you go into zoology and into classwork and into week 20, it's assignment number 43, Michigan Commodity Project. So it's right here. You can go back and look at this. But what I want to run through are the things that I'm going to ask that you cover in this Google Slides presentation. So I want you to pick a commodity, something that you enjoy, something that you're passionate about, that you want to look into, because I expect quite a bit of detail here because we're going to spend 3 class periods on it. So I expect these to be detailed and good. I gave you some examples of some of the more than 300 commodities that are produced here in Michigan. There are more. You're welcome to pick something that is that's a passion of yours. But in your slide deck, I want to make sure that you have the name of the commodity, the scope of the commodity, meaning how much is produced, the total weight, monetary value, however you can find that information. I want you to tell me how much of that commodity is produced both here in Michigan. Maybe you can also add some information about how much of that is produced around the world. If there's another place that produces more of it, where is that? That's the kind of information that we're looking for. What is that raw commodity used for? And then you'll see down here, we'll get to the rubric in a minute. You need to find 3 jobs that are related to that commodity and talk about what those people do. So what are 3 different ways that you could be involved in that industry, and start looking for some of those jobs. Then you need to track down interesting facts about your commodity and include pictures as you would in any slide presentation. So I just gave a rough idea of what I'm looking for as far in terms of what I'm going to be weighing when I'm grading these. So it is going to be based on, this is a formative assignment, but this is really important, and it's going to give you kind of a lead into looking at some jobs around the agricultural industry. So if there's a particular field that you're into, again, use this as an opportunity to take some time to look into this particular field that you choose to look at for this project. So if you have any questions about that, please feel free to email me, or you can ask questions after I finish recording here in class. I did want to throw out a couple of things. Number one, next week sometime. So we have next Monday off, but then the rest of that week, sometime that week, we are going to do a taste test for one of the students that is doing a speech on plant-based meats. So we're going to do kind of a blind taste test with some plant-based meats and some animal-based meats that should be kind of fun, that our whole zoology class will be invited to. So you're welcome to come in for that. Look for more details on that. I also want to throw out there, if there is someone who is, especially underclassmen who aren't necessarily in need of the time to do the career prep work that we're going to be doing over the next month, if you are interested in learning more about parliamentary procedure, it's something that our Dennisville FFA chapter needs to get better at, that we need more information. We need more students who know more about Robert's Rules of Order in parliamentary procedure. So if you're curious about what that is, a skill that you think that you could use in the future, it's basically how every professional organization is going to run their meetings. It's how you actually know, you can keep things orderly and get things done. So if that's something that interests you and you'd like to try to do that as in lieu of doing a leadership contest or the career prep stuff, we can work that out. So let me know if that is interesting to you. So With that, let me know if you have any questions. This is the project that we are going to be working on for the remainder of the week. You do need to come to class right at the beginning. Just check in, make sure there's no announcements or I haven't had any really good questions left. But then most of the time this week in class is going to be spent working on this commodities project. Please feel free to pass those along. If you have questions, I'm happy to look at them as you're working through them and can give you pointers and point you in the right direction. But other than that, go nuts. Find your commodity that's produced here in Michigan, and let's see some really cool reports. Hope you're all having a great day, and we'll see you back here again on Thursday.